All right, top Billin, you know Bama back in the thick of things, as always. See, I love what Bama does. Bama always seems to go the opposite of where everyone else goes, right? A lot of people, despite not having senior film, despite not having senior camp circuits and stuff like that, a lot of people loading up on recruits. And I've been paying attention to Alabama as well as a team like Georgia, right, who I consider pretty much the number 1 and 2 recruiting outfits in the country, with perhaps Georgia being first. They've been kind of laying back and kind of surveying the land, right? You don't want to have to process a whole bunch of kids out of your class, because if you do get into senior film, and a lot of these guys take a step back in their senior seasons, we've seen it plenty of times, man. Some of these guys will be highly recruited, then they'll take a step back. I remember a receiver, I forget his name. He had a hyphenated name, ended up going to Auburn. He was all the rage, like the number 1 receiver. Then his senior year, man, he had a terrible year, and he ended up being ranked a lot lower. Then he had a kind of a nondescript career at Auburn. So these things do happen. But J.C. Latham to Alabama, now that's hard. I can dig that, man. You got yourself a franchise left tackle. We see here, top 20 recruit as we stand right now, number 3 on 24/7 Sports. So, hey, you know what Alabama's about. They're going to bring these franchise left tackles in every couple of years. So you get to see this kid paired up with Evan Neal after Alex Leatherwood after he graduates this particular season. So they'll find a spot for J.C. Latham, whether it be on the inside or wherever. Then he'll eventually kick out. Wash, rinse, and repeat. You know what Alabama is about. Alabama's not going anywhere. The Mecca is still there. Dynasty Mode rehatched or relaunched or whatever you want to say. They'll be back in the thick of things. But, man, let's look at a couple of reps from J.C. Latham right here. All right, Latham right here at a left tackle spot. Watch him drive off this. Look at this. Oh, driver man spread his herb ass on the grass like fertilizer. Check it out right here. I love it, man. He relishes in finishing runs, right? Plays through the whistle. A lot of friction block going on. But look at this dude. This dude instantly crumbled, right? Right, this man 2 or 3 steps in the drive. Look, my man already crumbled, right? He's lost control of his legs, right? He's damn near paraplegic just off of – look, what is this? I don't understand what's going on right here. This is – splatter, splat, done. Then look at him, man. This is the type of dudes that you want, man. This is your Evan Neal, Alex Leatherwood, Jedrick Wills types, so on and so forth. Cam Robinson, Andre Smith. Like, it's tried and true, man. Tried and true. Here we go again. Climbing up to the second level, getting on the linebacker here. Look at him staying with it. Oh, look at my man just crumbles to the ground. It's like what they teach him in police academy or something like that. Get up on the guy, pretty much subdue him. The guy tries to fight back or whatever like that. Not a chance. He crumbles to the ground as well. And then, of course, he gets splatter whacked. Another man made to be fertilizer, right? He's got the fields looking really good around Bradenton, Florida or whatever. All right, back at the left tackle spot here. This time in pass pro. Look at him get on the kick step phase. Fighting. Oh, what happened? More fertilizer being made. Come on. Dude gets out the ball pretty good. I love the kick step phase. Look at the base width here. Remember, always be first. He's first. Anchors down here. Gets a little bit of drive right there, but it's done right there. Straight anchor, right? The anchors are in tow. Got those mud hooks sunk in. And that's it. Just keeps fighting. Look at him. He takes a real wide base step right there, and that's just done. The further and the more base you got, but look at this. Just slings a man to the ground. It's like he was just tired of it. He's like, come on, man. I'm tired of this rep. Let's get it done with. Oof. Like some wrestling type stuff, man. WWE back in the crib. So, yeah, man. You guys should know about J.C. Latham, man. He's been a pretty popular guy out here for the last year or so. Especially when he went to IMG. I want to say he's from somewhere, maybe Chicago or something like that originally. I'm not quite sure on that. I've been hearing about him for a minute there. He's a very good athlete, very much in the mode of the guys that I've named before at Alabama. It just fits, man. It really does. It just fit. If you had that many dudes with that much success at a particular spot, why not? You know what I mean? Why not, right? You already had your previous left tackle there, Evan Neal, from IMG Academy. Why not get the guy that took over for him at IMG? So that's absolutely perfect right there. So, Man, that's really not too much to talk about on that front. I'll get into a better film study right here. I just wanted to get the kind of the breaking news of it out and let you know that Alabama's back in the game. Everybody counting them out, saying that they don't know what's going on with the recruiting and all this and that. It's early, man. Like I said before, it's super early. You have no camps. That's scary as hell. You have no camps to evaluate. You wouldn't have senior film right now, but at least you would have a lot of these national camps, right? So it's just a different time right there. So I'm a little weary of guys with 20-something commits already in their class when I think that you could have been a little bit more patient, even with the early signing period. I don't know. So that's just me, though. But once again, Alabama back in the game. J.C. Latham, another franchise left tackle, going to Tuscaloosa. Holla at your boy, man.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.